Good day, everybody. I really hope you guys have had an awesome holiday time, a Merry Christmas, a time when you could just stay at home or you had to stay at home like we had to. We have complete lockdown in Germany. Actually, not funny, but we make the best of it. Enjoy our family and friends, and I hope you guys had an awesome time. We haven't had snow, which is actually very sad, but I'm still believing for snow. So I'm imagining snow. So the news forecast actually said snow is on the way. So at least before the end of this year, at least in this dark season, it's like so dark already, 4 o'clock in the morning for you guys that are in the southern hemisphere. And at the start of the year, every year we just want to have some light. We just want to see green. Although I walk with my husband now for an hour, and we're in the forest, and it's beautiful. The colors are also beautiful, and every season is beautiful. Today I'm sitting in the kitchen because with all the kids home, the dogs are around me, so everybody is all over the house. So I chose the kitchen today. It's also a homely atmosphere, so if you hear like a bit of a humming in the background, it's my fridge here next to me. uh, I have been thinking a lot about a certain subject, acknowledging something, and aligning with something. What is the difference? Because I think sometimes there's some confusion to what happens if you see something that is around you, like sickness, like debt, something that you truly want to change, and you feel deep inside that something has to move. Yet sometimes people are confused about how to deal with that. So do you just not acknowledge that it's there? Do you act like it's not there? But that is actually not what it means. To acknowledge something is just to be aware it is there, but it's not set in stone for you. Like before, you would see it, you would become aware of it, and then it would actually dictate your future. But now we know, because of understanding God is giving us, that just because it's there and you're acknowledging that it's there doesn't mean that it dictates your future anymore. So it's not like you're acting like it doesn't exist. And of course, you can see there's sickness in a body, or you can see somebody is suffering. But you come and you come in agreement with what the truth is that God is telling you. So before you come in agreement with the sickness, because now you saw the sickness and you're kind of far of hope that it will change. But now we know, because God is really truly showing us, we change that picture that we see. And then we align ourselves, our thinking, our feeling with what God is saying about the subject. I always say, I've said this before, what are you saying, Father? And I mean, if you can't do it that way, go look in the Word. What does He say? He says, for instance, one of my favorite scriptures I always use on there, Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, or I shall not lack anything. He makes me lie down in green pastures, etc. That is the truth. So in any situation, always say, what are you saying? And align your thinking, your emotions with what He is saying. Those are your higher emotions. Those are the mind, that's the mind of Christ. That is His thinking. Align yourself with His thinking, His feeling, His seeing to overcome. Now, as like every one of us, we have challenges. And I don't know if I mentioned in the last thing, first you see the challenge, you see something, you acknowledge it's there, and then sometimes it rattles you a bit because it's something that we are learning. It's about our identity. And then you take a step back, a deep breath. Father, what are you seeing? And then He shares through His word. You can be watching a movie, you could be listening to a song, you could be seeing numbers, you could be aware of angels that then speak. The Holy Spirit speaks in so many different ways. You can walk in nature and all of a sudden the Lord downloads or makes you aware of something that He is telling you. And it's always good news. It's always special. It's always powerful. And you align yourself with that. Now, it takes practice because it's a deep, deep, deep trust. I'd say it's a trust thing. So I say, Father, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how you're going to do this, but I know you're all powerful and all things are possible. I see the outcome and I align myself with the outcome and I'm joyous and I'm excited. And in between, I keep turning to you. Yes, Father, I thank you. I thank you for your goodness, your favor, your love for my family, for me, for the people around us, etc., etc. So this year, one ends off, or one could start the new year, even today. If you in the new already, it doesn't matter. You write down the things. I think Mike said this. I'm not so sure anymore. You write down the things that you don't want to align with anymore in your life for this past year, or things that have gone wrong that you want to see change. And then you write the things down that you are hoping for, the desires that you need or would like to be filled. Because if you say you need them fulfilled, it's different than saying you're aligning yourself for that to be fulfilled. You see, like I said in the last video, there's no desperation, there's a rest. And you keep aligning yourself with the rest, with truth, and it's practice. And some days it doesn't go so well. And then you just step back, take a deep breath, and become aware that He's truly equipped us to walk out the most magnificent manifestation in our lives and the lives of those around us. So with that, I just want to wish you a very awesome start to 2021. To keep your focus on good news, keep your focus on abundance, keep your focus on the things that you want to see, and then just relax in that peace and knowledge that it will play out. And when you'll see things will happen, and you'll just start going in that direction because you're focusing in that direction. So, like I said, with that, I leave you. And until the next video, have an awesome, awesome party for those who are allowed to and for those who can. So enjoy yourself tonight. And of course, my New Zealand friends and Australian friends and those who have already been in the new year. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.